Hey everybody. Recently, as of yesterday, I had posted that My Little Pony is getting a live action movie. Now, I know what we're thinking. How is that gonna look? Is that gonna be little Shetland ponies painted up to look like My Little Pony? Is it gonna be like the pony is dragged into the real world? Because that's what it sounds like. It's feeling like a Sonic type thing. And or are we gonna get, I think her name was originally Megan in the original series of My Little Pony. Now this My Little Pony has gone on for, I want to say, 43, 45 years. And so they've been an icon, a staple really for Hasbro. And I don't I don't understand Hasbro, okay? Did they not learn from their mistake with G5? Now, before you come to my comments and say, hey, G5 was, you can like it, you can, okay? But generally, me, I did not enjoy G5. It's the writing. The writing for G5 was bad. The CGI wasn't the absolute worst, but when you put into perspective, yes, the 3D CGI was cheaper for them, but now they're doing a live action, which is going to cost a lot of money for like at least a good CGI. But the problem is, are we going to have ugly Sonic problem? Now, this is MGM and Amazon and Hasbro collabing to make this, and in doing that, I'm afraid that we are going to have ugly Sonic. Now, again, there is no release date. I'm expecting 2026 for the release date, or 2028, one of the two. And there are no cast, there is no director. They just said, hey, we're going to make a live action movie. But why? Or is that gonna turn into G6? Is G6 just gonna be like a series special, like the Knuckles series special was, that wasn't even a movie? Like, is that what we're gonna get? I'm worried for it. Or are they going to make the ponies still 2D but in the earthly world, the real life world? Now, as much as I don't want to spend my money on that and waste it and support that, I need to go see it. I need to see it, and then the next day after its release, review it and tell you if it was worth your money, or if it is better to hide in the dark and wait for something else to happen that is better. And the bad thing is, not only are we getting a My Little Pony live action, we are also getting a live action Care Bear. And I also am confused by that as well. I feel like they would make more sense for a live action. I think they could be a lot cuter for a live action, and they'd make sense, like as if, like if Sony took over and did what they did with Sonic, that would make sense. But the realization that we are getting this is this is scary. I'm scared for My Little Pony. I'm scared for My Little Pony fans. We've been waiting for something like G4, but like G4 will always be that golden thing that Hasbro had. And all Hasbro had to do, all you had to do, Hasbro, listen, get close, closer. That's not close enough. Okay, a little too close, back up. All you had to do was continue a story with the main six as children, or a new set of characters within the same art style, or a similar one, 2D. That's all you had to do. You did not have to do G5 and 3D. You did not have to make them have phones. I mean, you can, I don't care. You did not have to give them a live action film, and now we're all scared. People do not want this, and I've very seldom seen in my comments where people are actually wanting this. Um, could you just not? Could you just retract your statement, please? And just give us a G6 that is 2D with good writing, bring back Lauren Faust, let her take over the whole thing, okay? I don't know what you're doing, but I'm gonna have to ask you to please stop. So let's see if I can find the live action Care Bear stuff. Sure, but we're just gonna look it up anyway. Okay, currently in development by Warner Bros. Oh God. Okay, so Josh Greenbaum is set to direct. I don't know who that is. Let's see. Let's see what movies he's had, or I'm assuming, yeah, what he has directed. Let's see. Okay. What movies have you directed? Strays. Okay. I don't know any of these. I don't know any of these except this one. This is the only one I've seen of his. Okay, so this is new territory for him. Okay. I feel like. So that's I'm worried for the Care Bears now. Okay, I'm officially worried for the Care Bears. Yeah. Ooh, let's see what does this say? Is that AI art? Oh, I really hope not. Oh, live action Care Bears at work. They look cute-ish. Hmm, that's definitely some CGI crap. That is scary. Yeah, so it is in the works, but I'm seeing a lot of CGI on it for these. I think that's probably CGI, but I honestly wouldn't be surprised if that's how they end up looking like, giving us like a bit of a Ted thing going on. So, but yeah, yeah, that's AI. That's definitely AI. I hate AI so much. Oh, could you imagine it's this? Could you imagine if it's that? Oh my eyes. Okay. Well, I assume we're gonna get these ones back, the usuals. So that's always gonna be fun. But yeah, I'm scared. I hope you are too. So yeah, okay. No details, early development, and this is all they have. Warner Bros. Is producing Care Bears. I feel like I can trust Warner Bros. A little bit more, but I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket here, okay? I'm just not gonna do that. But yeah. So if I find anything else out, I'm going to let you guys know on both fronts. I'm more scared for the My Little Pony stuff than I am anything, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, so after looking at all that, I feel worried for Care Bears. I feel worried for My Little Pony a little bit more. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think. I'm caught in a weird space because I do love My Little Pony, and I was hoping for something more for G6. At least go back to 2D. Um, I see that like when they stopped deciding to do Camp Cutie Mark, they didn't switch to live action. That's not what we want. That's not what anybody wants. Disney has failed at it. DreamWorks is actually doing pretty good at it. I watched the How to Train Your Dragon live action, really good. And when I compared it to live action Stitch, it's like, how could you not do it the right way? You didn't have to change anything. And I'm worried about that for My Little Pony's movie because I don't know if they're going off of season 9 or if they're just randomly rebooting it. And that's worrisome for everybody who loves My Little Pony. Honestly, they could have just did what I did and made like this VTuber, okay? All I did was the art. The rig itself was created by Sonia Sangirl on Instagram, so thanks to her for that because I'm not good at rigging at anything like that. So yeah, I mean it would not have been hard. So I'm just gonna make my own G6, and yes, I will post more art of it, and I will keep you guys in the loop for it. So watch out for my fan made G6 series because I feel like I was right. Hasbro is going to let us down for G6, unfortunately, and it sucks that they're gonna let us down like that. But you know, just whatever happens happens, and we can't force them to do anything we want them to. Though I was proud of Sony for changing their Sonic and not leaving it like that, so that was always good of them. But anyways, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below on what you think is gonna happen with the Care Bears and the My Little Pony because I love both so much. Yeah, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.